Welcome back, watch people. Now, coming up in this video, I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion about the latest release from Rolex. That is, of course, the new 18 karat white gold from Rolex that was announced over the weekend whilst we was at the BQ watch event. Now, I haven't done anything on it yet because obviously I've been busy, and on that note, I want to thank everyone who came along to the BQ event over the weekend. It was an absolute pleasure and honour. It was all mine to meet so many of you, and thank you so much for your lovely comments, your gifts that you brought along for me, which was truly unexpected and indeed appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Very humbling. What a great weekend we had, and thank you to you all. Later on in this video as well, I'm going to be talking about a little collaboration that I've got involved in with a company in America. Now, you guys know that I don't really do product reviews, I don't really do collaborations, but in this particular instance I changed my mind, and coming up later on I'll show you exactly why I think you're going to like it. But first of all, let's talk about that new release from Rolex. So Rolex have indeed surprised us all with the release of a brand new Daytona, although rumours have been doing the rounds over the last few days. But over the weekend, the Swiss giants confirmed what many of us have been hearing with the news of, and I quote from the Rolex website, Rolex is celebrating the 100th anniversary of the 24-hour of Le Mans race with an original version of its legendary chronograph. Crafted in 18 karat white gold, this new watch sports a Cerachrome bezel in black ceramic. On the tachymetric scale, the number 100 in red ceramic evokes the race's centenary, blah 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 blah, and I'm sure you've all seen and read this spiel by now. Now this of course further confirms that Rolex are indeed now thinking outside their regular box, and I congratulate them for that, and indeed for any new and exciting innovation after too many years of them feeling a little bit on the bland side, if you don't mind me saying. But I'm sure you're going to get the feeling that there is a but coming, and there is, and rightly so, after the release of yet another watch that will be strictly limited, not just in numbers, but more importantly, those deemed worthy enough of even seeing and touching it, let alone of actually owning one. And this during a week, for the first time in a very, very long time, Rolex authorised dealers around the world actually have my sympathy, because I have it on rather good authority that allegedly many of them are sick and tired, and in some cases may be actually struggling as promised stock from Geneva fails to arrive, leaving them with empty windows, empty safes, with little or nothing to sell to the general public. How the hell are they supposed to do any business? And this of course is in addition to the rumour that we may have seen the last of the Pepsi GMT Master due to bezel production issues, although I'm not personally sure that I believe that one. But overall it isn't helping the public perception that even trying to buy yourself a new Rolex from an authorised dealer, well frankly the whole thing seems to have become a bit of a waste of time. Which leads me back to the new Daytona. Very nice I'm sure, but I'm not going to get overly excited about a watch that frankly we'll soon get tired of looking at on Instagram for the millionth time, and that none of us will probably ever get to see in the flesh, let alone get to own one. And after spending the weekend with a lot of watch brands that actually want to interact with their customers, where you can look, see, touch, feel, and yes, even actually own, I think there's a danger that this sort of new release actually might distance many hardcore Rolex fans who aren't fortunate enough to be deemed worthy. And let's be clear, whilst I'm as guilty as anyone today for giving the new Daytona publicity and for talking about it, well, I can tell you that this will probably be the last time I'll bother mentioning it. Why? Because what's the point? Right guys, let me know what you think about the release of the new Daytona, and indeed perhaps more importantly about the rumour that the still GMT Pepsi may be on its way out because of so-called production problems. Really, in 2022, do we really believe that Rolex cannot produce a red and blue bezel? Is this just a community-based rumour? Is it potentially a rumour that Rolex are putting out to make the watch more popular? I don't know. I'd be interested to know what you think. Now, whilst I was in America recently, and by the way, you guys know that I don't really do reviews or, what's the right word, promotions on this channel. It's not really my sort of thing, but I bumped into a guy called Sam, who owns a company, italgemsteel.com. I'll put the website up for you to see, who was kind enough to give me a gentleman's bracelet whilst I was in Miami, and I haven't taken it off since. I really like the style, the quality. It's really a bit of me, if you like, for want of a better expression. Now, for the purposes of honesty and transparency, Sam sent me a little parcel just recently of more products, which I absolutely love. I'm going to show you a few now. And it's even better because we have agreed to do a little Paul Thorpe Ital Gem Steel collaboration coming up in the near future. Will be a selection of jewellery in colours that are typically me, available from the website. But let me give you a little example of the sort of thing that they produce, and I must say that the quality is really what took me with these, and they're not actually overly expensive. So there's a range of bangles, bracelets, whatever you want to call them. Sam also noticed that I wear this black ceramic and pink gold chain, and he sent me their own adaptation of it. This is actually steel and gold plated and ceramic. Very, very nice quality indeed. Very similar to the chain that I've been wearing, and a lot of you have been asking about this. So I'm really excited about doing a little collaboration with this company. You guys can probably guess the sort of combinations and colours that I'm going to come up with. It's going to carry my exclusive logo too, alongside Ital Gem Steel. So guys, if you're interested, nip over to the website. The Paul Thorpe collaboration items are not available yet. They will be coming soon, but in the meantime, if you're interested in a really nicely priced, real nice bit of quality jewellery available from the United States, I'll pop the website up again, and keep your eyes out for those exclusive collaboration pieces that are coming soon. Right, that's it for today. As always, thanks for watching. We'll speak again soon.